Mark! Are you here? Yes. Do you have it? And this video is all about impulse response, but let me tell you more upstairs. If you have followed me recently on Instagram, then you saw me popping up balloons in like very unique places. Why am I doing this is a year ago already, a sound designer asked me, hey Marcel, you go to all these very unique places. Are you actually recording impulse response? And that's when I was, what is impulse response? What does it actually mean? And then I did a little bit of research and I found out that if you use a balloon or a slate or your hands, then you can record the reverb of these very interesting spaces. For myself, it wasn't really a thing that I said, do I really need it, or do other people actually need it? But then I did more and more research until I got this aha. So for me, these things, they have to make sense, and they make only sense if it's learning by doing. Woo. Now imagine you watch a movie, let's say James Bond.
Just as I had imagined.
Or you play a computer game.
Well, I don't always think things through.
Or you watch an animation and you see the actors, or also like the characters. The characters, thank you Livy, the characters playing, and then they're like in a big hall or like in a church, and then they have a dialogue.
I'm sure there was someone. Is anyone here?
And then you have this natural reverb that you as a viewer, oh yeah, this is in a big hall, this is in a church, this is in a tunnel, because it sounds like it. But now imagine that you can recreate like almost the same reverb by not being there, but with an impulse response. And that's when I'm like, oh yes, of course. So then I looked into Ableton, and Ableton has a convolution reverb plugin. And then I got a comment on one of my videos, on the previous videos, where somebody said you can actually use your own impulse response inside the convolution reverb. And that's when I started. It's like, oh, this is so much fun. And here in this video, we want to recreate the scene again. We recorded this, so we played you this one, but now in Ableton, we're gonna play the scene again. We silence the audio, but then we're using the convolution reverb that we recorded, and then that's why we have the microphone here. I'm gonna say like the same lines again, like part of ADR, and see if we can really have kind of like the same tone, the same reverb. Mark!
No, you deliver the line when you're there.
If this is a thing that works, I think it's fantastic, because on film sets, things can go wrong all the time. Oh my God, how do I get this away? That's why we do impulse response and using these convolution reverbs. Okay, enough talk. Now let's really try it out, learning by doing. We're using the Zoom F6 as the interface into the Ableton. Also, thank you to Zoom for sponsoring this video. We recorded the sounds in 32-bit. That means these popping sounds, they will not distort, because we can just lower it down. If you record these sounds with 24-bit with a different recorder, you really have to look that you don't distort the audio. So let's do it. Now we have Ableton up and running. We have the Zoom F6 connected as an interface, and if you're curious how to do it if you have a Zoom F6, we made a video about it. Also, if you use Ableton, you can find everything in this video here or in the description down below. There's a lot more resources that you can find in the description. Okay, now let's go into it. We're gonna play you the video just one more time so that you get a feeling for the space. Mark! Are you here? Yes. Do you have it? Now that you saw the video, now for me, it is time to recreate the scene here. Maybe that's what we said. We had some trouble with the audio and now we can't go back. We are here in the studio and the sound designer invited me as an actor to do the ADR. And that's what we're gonna do now. We're using the Convolution Reverb Pro from Ableton. You can find it in the audio effects rack. If you don't have it here, then you can also go to the website from Ableton and you can find it right there. So let me load it into the track. Here we is. Takes a little bit longer to load sometimes. Ha! There it is. Okay, cool. Now let's listen to it by how it's actually just is, right? Oh. So this that we are listening right now. Let me turn it off. So this is the like a standard reverb that Ableton provides. So they have a lot. Like it is crazy how many they have. So if you click here, you see it's a lot. But we want the sound from the parking garage, right? Now all what we need to do is we load it and drag and drop it right into the Convolution Reverb plugin. And now it's already there. Let's see how that sounds like. Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello. Hello. There it is. There it is. Now we're in the parking garage. Mark. And that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna load the video in silent and then just say what we said in the garage. You can also see there's a lot of, let me turn it off real quick. Hello? Hello? You can also change all the parameters like the decay, the size, so you can really define the space within the plugin. Now let's have the video up, the silent one. There it is. See if I can make it a little wider. Yes. Here we have it. I'm gonna play it in a second. Test. Okay. Mark, are you here? Yes. Do you have it? Mark, are you here? Yes. Do you have it? Okay. And here you have it. You can really see that you can let me turn this off real quick. This is so much fun. Then, you know, you can really redefine the scene and you can make it really good, like to the lips. I can't do this right now, but I think this is something that I'm really excited about it and something that I want to show you what you can just do by with my own lungs here, right? And the balloon. You just record the sound and then you have like the original scene. And there's another thing that I would like to show you, and this is a reverse, because you can also just put in the reverse of the sound to make it more like a horror sound effect, or you know, it doesn't even need to be just a voice. It can also be like a clap or footsteps, you know, anything that creates like a very interesting reverb. So let me show you what I mean by that. Here's my inputs report reversed. And now see what happens. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Hello? Oh, Marcel, there is something behind you. It's a fantastic. Okay, let me turn this off real quick. We were about to end this video, but then I realized I also want to give you another example. Libby and I, we went to the abandoned airbase here in Croatia, recording impulse response and room tone and other sound effects. So let's play this impulse response from this hanger and use this reverb with the same scene. Let's see how that sounds like. First, I want to give you an example how this reverb actually sounds like. See, it has this long tail. Now, how does it sound like with the reverb? Let's turn it on. Test. Okay. Mark, are you here? Yes. Do you have it? There you have it. Ah, this is so cool. Okay, I do have to say we are now at the end of the video. It's always the hardest part for me, but I really hope you enjoy watching it and you got something out of it. For me, it is incredibly inspiring what you can do with sound. So if you are interested in following us along the way, recording sounds all over the world and also being part of a journey of sound design, then feel free to follow us here on YouTube or also on Instagram, Facebook. You have so many options today. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in our next video.